visuals, and welcome back to the channel. And nice little cheeky shot of my bin, chilling on our Green Lantern. Why did I point that out? Fuck knows. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more wrestling predictions, where this week we have one of the big four WWE pay-per-view PLEs. I fucking just want to keep saying pay-per-views. I'm old school like that. I'm just fucking idiotic like that. This week we have one of the big four PLEs in the form of WWE Survivor Series, and then obviously Survivor Series War Games. Where is it in? I think I've got it on the picture. Is it in California? No, I can't remember where the fuck it is. It's on the little logo bit. Where we have a rather unique card. I say unique card in the terms of we have a really awesome Intercontinental match, a rematch between John Cena defending now against Dominic Mysterio. We have Stephanie Vaquer against Nikki. Nikki recently turning heel. And we have two extremely stacked War Games matches. The men's unbelievably stacked, but like a lot of the wrestling community and fan bases are saying, very much just thrown together, just our top bad guys, our top good guys, go at it. And it's the same for the women. It's our top good guys, our top bad guys, let's go at it. Well, no, the girls are actually missing a couple of people that you could claim as top and whatnot. But the women's one's a little bit weird as well, actually, because you've got the AJ Becky thing going on. It's the only sort of real feud in that sort of dynamic in these bunch of women. So I don't know how that's going to play out in there. I feel like I would have preferred to see a singles match with these two. But anyway, even though it's a weird put-together card with not much storytelling going in apart from the two singles matches, the Stephanie Vaquer title defense and the John Cena title defense, at least there's little bits going in there. It's still going to be an awesome show. I'm still ready to rock and roll and see these jam-packed all-star matchups inside of the War Games for men and women. Brock Lesnar in the cage. You're starting off with a little shark cage with Logan Paul. That's going to be mental and weird and stuff. But anyway, as it stands, like I've said, I've named the four matches. That's all we've got according to the WWE website. At the time of recording, we still have one more episode of SmackDown to go before the actual show itself. So they might chuck something else in there extra during the events of SmackDown. They might not. But to be fair, actually, the War Games matches are at least usually roughly about an hour each. So that's 2 hours there. You could probably drag it out to 2:45 with the Cena match and the Stephanie Vaquer match and stuff. So it might be about right, but they might do bits and bobs in between. We'll see. But anyway, visuals, are we ready to sit back, relax, buckle up, and predict WWE Survivor Series War Games 2025? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. The match you're looking forward to the most. If you're extremely disappointed in the card or quite excited by the card. The second to last John Cena ever appearance. Well, not appearance, but, you know, match and stuff. How fucking sad that's going to be. And whatever else. Stephanie Vaquer, how easy is she going to destroy Nikki, and who's her feud going on next? Let me know excuse me? Let me know whatever you want to let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let's sit back and let's predict WWE Survivor Series War Games 2025. We should do the we'll do the singles matches first. We'll start off with John Cena against Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, I think this one's going to be self-explanatory. I think whoever wins the Last Time Is Now tournament, they're going to beat Cena. They're going to take the IC title off him. I don't see in any way, shape or form Dominic Mysterio retaining this. I think that the bits that you can start to debate on or really sort of theorize is how it happens. Do we have some crazy shenanigans, AAA people coming over and all that kind of stuff and getting involved? Do we have Finn Balor doing a turn on Dominic? Does Ray come down and do something? Does he distract Dominic because Dominic distracted John Cena with Finn maybe? It's the shenanigans that are going to be played. I don't think it's going to be a cut and dry, done, dusted, see you later match, pin, away we go. I think there will be shit happening. But yeah, John Cena is without a shadow of a doubt retaining. Next up, it's who did I say? I've forgotten everything we've got already. For the women's world title, Stephanie Vaquer defending against Nikki Bella, who again recently, it's a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it? Has turned heel after I can't speak today. After sort of pairing up with Stephanie and coming to her aid and all this kind of shit. Stephanie also coming to her aid and whatnot. Eventually turned heel, which I think we all prefer. Nikki Bella heel, I think it's probably better than a Nikki Bella face. I actually don't know why that is, but I think we, as a wrestling community, most of us probably do prefer that. But this one's cut and dry as well. It's Stephanie Vaquer's first title defense It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's not going to be her main feud. We've got a feud down the road with her against, obviously, Rhea Ripley at some point, and Io Sky, maybe one of the Kabuki warriors. Her against Asuka would be fucking phenomenal. So there's bigger stuff that we can tell you. Plus, I don't know how full-time Nikki Bella is. I don't know if she's just here for a little bit, just to help put over some of the younger talent coming through and all that kind of shit, and in a way she goes back into the sunset. I actually don't know how long she's kicking around for. But yeah, I think this one's self-explanatory. It's going to be a fun match. It's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to steal the show, but it's great for Stephanie to get out there and get her first title defense under her belt against a legend. I think it's fair to say a legend at this point, Nikki Bella. So Stephanie Vaquer is definitely retaining. Which one's harder to predict, the men's or the women's War Games match? I think probably the men's is. So we'll do the women's first then. I think this one is done, dusted, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. The good guys, or the good girls, I should. Oh, that makes it sound fucking weird and perverted. The good people, the good guys. Yeah, I'll say the good guys. Fuck's sake, I don't know why I'm making it so complicated. The only reason why I'm jumping straight to this is the AJ Lee factor. You could argue and say, well, maybe she should take the pin off Becky, and then it's technically going to be one apiece then, because obviously we know that AJ tapped Becky out. Yeah, she tapped her out, didn't she, in their first encounter in the mixed tag match with Seth and CM Punk. So maybe Becky gets the pinfall in this and it's one apiece. That would make sense. I just feel like WWE will want AJ to just have this unstoppable momentum, and then maybe go on and push for a title or push on and go for something. I just feel like this AJ Lee momentum, they just want to keep it going. But again, though, I actually don't know how long she's about for. I did see somewhere that she's going to be around for a good while, but we've had a big bit of absence from AJ Lee at the minute, so I don't know if it's going to be like that. I just think with the good guys in there, I feel like it's going to be definitely the team of like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and shit like that picks up the win. Rhea Ripley keeping some momentum, plus they love Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley's sort of like a mascot of these matches. In fact, Io Sky's probably more of a mascot. She's appeared in every War Games match available, hasn't she? I think she has. She's a standout in this, so maybe they want to keep her momentum going. I just feel like this one is definitely the women because of the AJ factor, but we'll see. Next up, it is the men's War Games. So, Team Bad Guy. I didn't read out the women's team, did I? Fuck it doesn't matter. The women's one was Kabuki Warriors, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Becky, and then the good guys is Io, Rhea, AJ, do I have it fucking out? Charlotte and fucking Alexa Bliss. So I did not go into enough detail with the women's one, did I? What an idiot. Anyway, we're on to the men's now. I do apologise. Where we have Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, and Bron Breakker, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre up against the Usos, Jay and Jimmy. They are the Usos. Cody, of course, our WWE champion. CM Punk, our World Heavyweight champion. And Roman Reigns. Oh my God, this has a recipe of what the fuck's going to happen here. My initial thought was, right, okay, I like the idea in my head that when Brock Lesnar come back and we found it was on a team, do we have Brock betray his team by like proper fucking over Bron Breakker, and then we have Bron Breakker come out of this and feuding with Brock Lesnar going into WrestleMania, because it's not that far away really until we start the road to WrestleMania season and all that shit. And we have Bron Breakker slay the beast at WrestleMania. Do we go down that route? Because that's quite cool. But then I was like, I don't know. That seems a bit silly. Do we have Jay betray the good guys? Finally go down that heel route, which kind of looks like they've been hinting at a little bit, but WWE loves Jay as a good guy, the merch, all that kind of shit, the yeet and all that stuff in the crowd. We also have somebody that's, out of everybody involved, I think the two most likely people to take a pin is, of course, Logan Paul, whose stock doesn't drop if he takes a pin, and Jimmy Uso. Unfortunately, saying that, he can afford to take the pin if it is the good guys. Because if the good guys were to lose, you're not going to give it to Roman because he's coming back again. He's going to be building towards WrestleMania and stuff. And he's pointed out to Punk and Cody. He's like, I want one of your titles and stuff. He's not quite specified yet who. Jay, again, WWE seem to just keep pulling and putting over and all this kind of stuff. So I don't see that him taking a pin. Like I said, Roman definitely not. So Jimmy, yeah. Braun Breaker is definitely not taking a pin. Brock Lesnar, without a shadow of a doubt, isn't. Drew arguably could. They've obviously not been too shy away from him to picking up these losses against Cody Rhodes and stuff. And Bronson Reed. No, I think he's too much of a monster. Trying to build his stock up again, of course. When he last faced like Roman, he had the big windfall over him. They want to try and keep at least some of that momentum and salvage, well, not salvage, but retain some of that. So it can only be Logan or Jimmy, in my opinion. But it's the one that's baffling me is the stories coming out of this. Do we have the good guys employed? Because we know they're not on the same page. But do you want the team that's got both the world, the respective main champions on it and have them both lose? Yes, they will be protected because they definitely won't take a pin. But do we have them lose? But there again, you can't see a team with a recently-ish, well, no, not even recently anymore. It's a good while now. But returned Brock Lesnar, who seems to keep just pulling out the laughs of ripping his pants and falling over and shit. Do you have that team lose? Plus, you had the weird stuff with Logan Paul. Obviously, Logan Paul saying his name quite a lot on Raw, and Paul Heyman putting him the tag match, and then Brock sort of feeding him to the wolves and shit. How does that all play out? I'm genuinely bamboozled by this. My initial gut instinct wants to say that there's going to be some sort of implosion on the bad guy side of things. Brock might just say, I'm only doing this because I'm going to go nuts and fuck you, Braun Breaker. You think you're the next big bad thing. You got to get through me first. That in my head, I kind of can't get away from. Fuck it, we're going to say that. That means I've got both good teams setting up to win. Fuck it, we'll stick with it. We're going to say the team of Cody, Roman, Jimmy J, and Punk win the men's War Games match. Fuck, that's hard. Yeah, we'll stick with it. There we have it, visuals. My predictions for WWE Survivor Series War Games 2025. Please let me know your predictions in the comments below. I definitely want to know what you've got to think and say about it all and stuff. And like I said, if you're looking forward to the show, I'm looking forward to sitting down. I have some Lego to build. I'm going to be getting a fat takeaway. We're going to have our munch. The only downside is, not a downside, but because what I get to do, I have to make sure I'm up early to get to my girlfriend's house because we always spend Sundays together and stuff. So I've got to make sure I'm not up too late and coming down early. And it's bad enough because I'll be checking the football and stuff. But anyway, visuals, there's my predictions. Let me know what yours are in the comments below. Let me know what you think of my predictions in the comments below. But more importantly, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. And we'll always keep being you and keep on, keeping on.